Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Kirkpatrick and today I'm going to be talking about rocks and minerals. So first off, what are minerals? Well, minerals are non-living, solid materials that have a definite chemical makeup. Most minerals are made up of element compounds, but there are a few that are made of just one element. And the most common elements that you'll find within minerals are oxygen and silicon. Within the world, there are about 4,000 minerals, and only 8 are common in the Earth's crust. And feldspar is the most common mineral. When looking at minerals, there are several properties you can look at to determine what kind of mineral it is. The most important property is the crystalline form, which is the internal orderly arrangement of the mineral. Other properties you can look at is luster, the ability to reflect light, streak, the powdered form of a rock, hardness, how easily an object can be scratched, cleavage, the tendency to break along planes of weak bonding, fracture, the tendency not to break along planes of weak bonding, and the high specific gravity, which is the density compared to density of water. Minerals form by a process known as crystallization, which is a process by which atoms are arranged to form a material with a crystal shape. If crystallization is slow, there will be larger crystals within the mineral. If crystallization is fast and the mineral cools quickly, there are smaller crystals. If it is cooled too quickly, no crystals may form and create a glassy-like texture. Obsidian is an example of this. Now, what are rocks? Well, rocks are non-living solid materials that are a mixture of minerals and have no definite chemical structure. So basically, rocks are just a mixture of minerals. And granite is a rock that is made up of 3 minerals: feldspar, hornblende, and quartz. There are 3 types of rocks. There's igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Igneous rocks are formed by volcanic activity. They crystallize from magma, which is a mixture of molten rock, suspended mineral grains, and grasses found underground, or lava, magma on the surface of the earth. If the rock is intrusive igneous, it was formed within the earth. If it is extrusive, it was formed outside the earth on the surface. And here's a picture that just shows the difference between extrusive and intrusive igneous rocks and how they are formed. Now, sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are rocks that have been formed from broken pieces of other rocks that have been weathered and eroded and carried by water, wind, or glaciers. The pieces settle by gravity, are compressed, compacted by the weight of sediments above them, and cemented into rock. When talking about sedimentary rocks, there are 2 geologic laws that you must know. The law of superposition, which is oldest layers are on bottom and newest layers are on top, and the law of horizontality, which is all sedimentary layers were originally horizontal, even if they are now tilted. And about 75% of the Earth's rocks are sedimentary. And here's a picture that shows how sedimentary rocks are formed. And now we have metamorphic rocks. And metamorphic rocks are rocks that have undergone change due to extreme heat or pressure. And there's 2 types of metamorphism. There's regional, which is caused by extreme pressure, and contact, which is caused by extreme heat and often occurs next to magma. And here's a picture that shows how metamorphic rocks are made. And now we have the rock cycle. And the rock cycle is a model that describes the formation, breakdown, and reformation of a rock as a result of sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic processes. And this is just a picture of the rock cycle and shows how the rocks change amongst each other and all the processes that are involved for one rock to become into another. And that is the end of my presentation.